Youngsters may struggle in class while others excel, yet both kinds of students may benefit from getting a little tutoring. Making the grade, finding a tutor for your child is one of the articles in the August issue of Washington Parent magazine. And joining me now to talk about the tutoring process is Cheryl Gedzelman. She's with a company called Tutoring for Success. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And so the school year is starting soon. What does a parent need to consider before deciding whether to hire a tutor for their
Well, there are many things a parent needs to consider. One is if the child is having trouble in school, having trouble understanding the subject matter. Another is if the student needs help with organization and study skills. And another is to just help the student have focus. And also some students just need help with their self-esteem and to raise their self-esteem. And finally, some people choose a tutor just to get ahead and to refine skills.
And we mentioned that it's not too early now, but how do you know when to hire the tutor? Should you hire the tutor at the beginning of the school year? Should you wait until the student gets into the classes to see how the classes are going to go and what the class workload is going to be? When is the best time to do this?
It's really different for each student. Some students will need help with organization and study skills right at the beginning of the year. And it helps to have a tutor help them get focused and get their things together. And other students think they'll be doing fine and they will want to wait a few weeks or maybe a month or two to see how everything's going. But the parents should keep up with things and talk to the teacher and look at the grades and not wait until February or March.
When our daughter was home and we were hiring tutors for her, sometimes she clicked with a tutor and sometimes she didn't. And the one she didn't click with couldn't teach her very much. How do you match the tutor with the child?
We ask the clients to tell us about their children and to tell us anything we might need to know to make a better decision. Some students would prefer a tutor who's very lively. Other students would prefer a tutor who's laid back. Some people would want a man or a woman or young or old, and we take all those things into consideration, but you can't really tell until the tutor is actually there. And when you hire a tutor, it's important to have the option to switch tutors if it doesn't click.
Yeah, don't wait until it's too late. Tutors generally are thought to be perfect for students who are struggling, but you have students now preparing for college entrance exams, for the SATs, for AP tests. How do you know whether they need tutoring help, or should you just get tutoring help for them anyway?
Well, most people who are studying for the SAT in the Washington metro area will either go to a course or get a private tutor, because preparing that way, they will learn all the different strategies they need to know, and it most likely will help raise their scores. Okay,
all right. Cheryl Gedzelman, it was with a tutoring company called Tutoring for Success, and I guess your point is that every student could probably use a little extra boost.
That's right.
Okay. All right, this month's Washington Parent and Washington Woman magazines include a number of articles dealing with issues related to sending your kids back to school. The magazines are available in your libraries, in your community centers, and online. And for a link, just visit NBC4.com and click on the 4 p.m. page. Jim?